Hey beautiful, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show how I pre-part for medium knotless braids. The first thing is to get a middle part, and from there, you can define your other parts. So I'm defining the middle parts, and from there, I'm moving to the side, towards the back of the client's hair. The cutoff point is the back of the client's ear. So from one ear to the other ear, you make another part, connecting with the middle part. On one side, make a part towards the back of the client's hair and follow the same part on the other side. The idea is for you to part, put some braiding gem on the parted line, and then part again. That's how you get a defined part. So putting that away, you have three parts of the hair. So you can start from the back to make it easier. So I'm just making a part again from the middle part of the client's ears. Imparting the client's ears and the client's brows, eyebrows are your main guide at the back and in the front. So staying in the middle part of the client's ears, I'm creating a line from ear to hair. And I'm sectioning the hair into two equal parts. Sometimes it's not equal depending on your client's hair texture, because in this case, my client has thin hair at the back, so I'm making allowance for that to add a little hair at the back so it can have a firm base. You can decide to put this in cornrows or to simply tuck it away, clip it away, whatever gets the hair out of your way. So moving to the top of the ear, I'm creating another section. I'm right at the top. And I'm making sure as I go along the way that I'm checking the sizes, that I'm sticking to the size the client requested for. I'm going to make 2 more sections at the top. Some people have to count this to stick to what they know. Some people already know that, okay, I make 5 rows at the back when I'm having medium, and I make 7, 9, as the case may be for small braids. So sometimes knowing the numbers may help you. So I came out to 5 sections at the back, and that's for medium. For me, I already know I have 5 sections at the back for medium braids. Moving on to the front part, the last braid I made at the top of the ear, I'm just connecting the line to the front. It gets a little easier at the front because you're simply going with the flow. I'm following the line that I have already, and I'm taking that to the front. And that's what I'm doing from this point onwards. Just keep staying on track, following the lines, same lines from the back to the front. Another way to check if you stayed on top of the client's ear is to watch the client's brow. The first part for medium braids is staying right at the high point of the client's eyebrow. The high point shows you that you got the parts correctly at the front. I'm trying to show how the parts connect once again from the top of the client's hair. Moving on to the back, I'm now going to show how the individual parts are created. For medium knotless braids, on the first row, I create 3 smaller equal parts. Like I said, I have more hair because of the texture of the hair. I have 2 parts in between the 3 smaller sections, and the braids right on top are going to fall in between the parts. The first braid on top will be off the first one under, like right in the middle of the first one under. And what I'm trying to achieve is what we call the brick method. It's like you're laying one brick on top of each other. So center it right in the middle of the braid under. Sometimes it falls off the center a little, like 3/4 thereabout, but that's just the idea. Sometimes you don't get it perfectly because of the client's hair shape, edges, other factors. But the idea is to stay right in the middle of 2 braids. I'm going to braid this part to show you exactly what I mean. Now that it's all braided, it's easier to explain the brick method. The first braid on the first row falls in between the first two braids on the second row, while the second braid on the first row falls in between the two braids in the middle. Yes, that's the idea. That's the part for knotless braids using the braid method. Getting to the third row, remember the part connects with the part in front. That's why I'm going to start the parting from the front so I don't miss anything. And the first part I'm going to make on the third row is going to be off the braid under it. You can see the braid thing. It's going to fall right in between the braid. Like I said, sometimes 3/4 because the client's edges be full or a hairline closer or farther in. Once again, to get clean parts, you part the hair, you put some jam on the part, and then you part again. So this braid is falling right between the two braids under it. That's pretty much everything you're going to be doing when you part. And you're doing the same thing all through. The top braid falling in between two braids below. In order to get a straight part at the top, there's bound to be one braid that will have a curved edge. So I'm stealing some hair from the row under to cover the last braid. So you can see the braid on the side falling by the side of the braid under the one the next to it, falling in between the two under. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Another trick for a beginner is to part from under like this, so you can know exactly where the braid falls. It gets easier at the top because you're simply following the part from the other side. And there you have it. This is the parting technique for medium knotless braids. I'm just showing the brick pattern on the hair, on the finished hair. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you learned one or two things from this video. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.